Yo, what's up guys, your boy COD here, and today we're going to be doing the second episode of COD Countdown, where basically we're going to be going through my top 5 Call of Duty games prior to the release of Infinite Warfare. And today, as you guys can see, we're going to be doing, well, going to be playing some Black Ops 3, which is going to come in at the 4th place in my top 5. Now, I actually quite like Black Ops 3 because, especially after the Advanced Warfare we had the year before, I'm pretty sure. It was definitely a little bit of a step up from that, a lot of an improvement. I remember when the game first came out and everyone was thinking, uh-oh, you know, there's jetpacks in this game, this is gonna be a terrible game, the movement's gonna suck, it's gonna be really futuristic and terrible. Especially after the year before with Advanced Warfare not really being the best game ever. But in my opinion, I think they did a pretty good job of it. They sort of used the system in Advanced Warfare and just made it a lot cleaner, a lot slicker, and made it fit more with what Call of Duty is, I guess. And I actually quite like the way that, you know, they have this movement in the game, because, you know, you could just play the same, you know, same Call of Duty every year using the standard sort of movement of just running and jumping, etc. But this doesn't feel too alien, and it just sort of makes sense with the time period of when the game, you know, is set in. And actually makes the gameplay kind of, you know, quite fun and a bit more challenging, and, you know, I like it. And apart from that, I mean, you've obviously got the, like, the weapons, which I thought the weapons were pretty good in this game. The one thing I didn't really like too much was the whole supply drops thing. I mean, it's okay, but, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this, or all this micro DLC sort of action. You know, I can see why they want to do it, because obviously people just want more customization and stuff in the game, but I don't know, I just don't think we need it. You know, we could have, you know, instead of having these supply drops, you can have, you know, more challenges, you know, something other than having to potentially spend, you know, £50 or whatever to unlock a bunch of boxes. And yeah, the maps in this game as well were actually pretty good. I quite liked. There's not really too many that stand out to me as being, you know, bad maps, which is a kind of a bit lucky for them, because you know, there's usually a couple of maps which I'm thinking, you know, I'm not really a fan of this. You know, the layout's kind of weird. It, you know, just plays bit weird. However, no, that's not the case in this game. They're actually, you know, pretty good maps. I like the DLC as well for it. The DLC maps were pretty reasonable, especially the final one, the final DLC pack. Apart from that that one where you have a mech robot, I'm not a fan of that one. And something else that I actually quite liked, which this game did, was the whole specialist rigs and stuff, which is something we haven't actually seen before in any other Call of Duty. It's something very, very different, very unique, but it doesn't take away from the fact that you're playing a Call of Duty. It still feels like it fits in, and there's so many different challenges, you know, related to all your specialists, etc. To, you know, get the golden camos for them, all the other ones. I really think that they actually did quite a good job, you know, with these specialists, and I know it should be interesting as well to see how well that fits in with Infinite Warfare, which is going to have its own sort of rig system. Yes, sniping as well on this game was a little bit different from a lot of the other Call of Duties. Yeah, in this game I never really got properly into the sniping, because I know they disabled, like, the aim assist, so it's very, very, very challenging to actually be a reasonable sniper on that, and I just sort of wasn't willing to put in enough time and effort to actually get good at it. And that's really probably my, you know, one of the only major gripes about this game, is that, you know, it didn't really lend itself to having other people, you know, play, you know, with the sniper class. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's actually double XP and double weapon XP this weekend, because it's obviously the last weekend of the Black Ops 3 life cycle. So, probably when I post this, it'll nearly be over. But I was gonna say, if you guys want to hop on, grab a little bit of double XP before you finally put this game to rest. The overall, I think I'd say that I enjoyed I enjoyed Black Ops 3 quite a bit. It's pretty good, pretty reasonable Call of Duty title, especially with the mini fridger bundle I got. You know, with the zombies, Juggernaut fridge, because I still got it. I use it basically, well, I use it a lot of the time because, you know, it's brilliant. Yeah, and I haven't even talked about the zombies. The zombies in this game was actually pretty good as well. If you follow the zombie storyline and plot, then, you know, this is actually a pretty good Call of Duty for, you know, for the zombies. And not just if you follow the story, the maps themselves were actually pretty fun and, you know, pretty cool with the, remember the Eisendrache, the, I think the second DLC map, where you have to create, like, the bows, which really cool, and the most recent one now, the Revelations one, where you have basically, like, all of the maps in one, something a little bit different, and, you know, it's pretty cool. Oh, we got three, no! Damn it, man, I ran out of ammo when I got the assist on that guy. I was hoping we would be able to get a clip there just before the game ends. Oh, that would have been so nice. So yeah, I'll wrap up this video now, being as we are getting close to the end of the game. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below, and obviously subscribe for more content. I've been your boy Killjoy, and I'm out, guys. Peace.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
No.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Shit, I'm out.